Hey guys, it's Crypto here and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about CRO and the CRO burn. When is this going to happen? What will this do to our price if it does happen? Because that's all the end of people's tongues. What's going to happen to the price if we have these burns? So I'll get into that in just a little while, but I'm also going to talk about Bitcoin because I believe Bitcoin is gearing itself up, ready for a massive move to the upside. And I'll give you my reasons why I think that is going to be the case. So before I start, smash that like button, give a subscribe, because at the end of the day, your support is always much appreciated. Give us a follow on X as well. It's Crypto76. Give us a follow on there. Give us a bit of support on there as well. And be a part of the Crow fam on there. There's a lot of Crow fam on there who give a great deal of alpha out there. And it's always great to be a part of a community. If you're new to crypto, it's great to be a part of a community because there's nothing worse sometimes, I think, being on the outside of any community. So I've been with the Crow fam for quite a while now. And yeah, it's a great community. There's always somebody there who's willing to give you a helping hand or give you some of that alpha, which I might miss or something like that. So, yeah, it's all great. But looking at CRO at the moment, we're sitting at 18 pence. We haven't really moved much, to be honest with you. But that bloody Monday, the price did go down from that 20 pence all the way down to really close to 15 pence, didn't it? And then we rose back up to the upside, recovered. So it just shows the bulls were there to save the day and push us back up. But overall, volume is down. But there again, you've got to bear in mind, it is the weekend. But also remember, it is getting closer to Christmas now. So you're going to get a lot of traders, investors, who are just going to have a break from crypto, from the stock markets, and they're going to have their party times. So just bear that one in mind. So it could easily get manipulated by the whales. Whales like coming out sometimes at weekends to manipulate the price to the upside or down to the downside. And it can catch a lot of people out. So be careful if you're leverage trading. I'll give you a word warning on that one. Just be very, very careful on that one. But looking at the chart at the moment, like I said, it really hasn't changed. The trend is trend to the end. The trend is upwards. We chopped sideways from beginning of November. It's just been choppy sideways. We keep on hitting our heads just above that 20 pence, then getting rejected. There's a lot of resistance around this area. Now, my belief is we get some good news come out. We break through that 20 pence, and we need to get up, in my opinion, get to that 30 to 40 pence kind of mark and create an area of support around that kind of way. So hopefully we'll get some good news come out soon, and hopefully that will happen. And if Bitcoin makes some sort of giga move to the upside, then obviously that will drag the market up as well in terms of the altcoins. Because at the moment, like I said, we're just chopping around sideways. But if we just drop down to the 4 hourly at the moment, we have a look at the 4 hourly. We have created a little bit of a cup of handle here. Now, basically, with cup and handles, you tend to find they will tend to break off to the upside and they go quite quick. So at the moment, we've got the cup. We've got a handle being formed here. We have got a little bit of money outflow that's come down. As you can see, it's taken us down. So, you know, just be mindful that we could break down even further. So always be aware of that. But at the same time, we could break out to the upside. So obviously, it's this weekend. Let's see what happens. But what's going to happen on Monday? We had Bloody Monday last week. And are we going to get more of a red Monday coming this week? And then maybe Wednesday is the day where we make a move to the upside. But obviously, time will tell. We'll find out on that one very soon. But what I am watching out for very, very carefully, I have mentioned it in some of the videos regarding these quarterly burns formula based on price, block, and size. Now, we haven't heard anything off the Cronos chain regarding this. So we're waiting for information to come through. So what I would say is to people who are watching this video, get onto X, get onto the Cronos chain, ask them, when is this information going to come out? Because this is going to be a very, very pivotal for the price action of CRO. Because look what happened. I'll go back to CRO in a minute, but look what happened to BNB. This was BNB back in December of 2021. BNB had started their, quarterly burns were replaced by BNB auto burns in December of 2021. Now, what happened to BNB price action in 2021? This was back in December of 2021. So this is the news what came out. Auto burns came out. Look what happened when that news came out in December. Price action went parabolic to the upside. It went up 1,738% from where we were down here around 27 pence. We then came down to up to 44 pence, and then we smashed it all the way up to $680. That's what happened to the price action of BNB. back in December of 2021 when they found out about these auto burns. Now, burns were happening before that, and hence why we're getting a price action slowly, gradually grinding up. But when we got known about these auto burns, bang, that is why what happened. So basically, what happens is it's reduction of supply. So basically, what happens is, bottom line of it is, basically you get these token burns permanently removed from portion of the crypto circulation supply. This typically is done by sending the token to an retrievable address, basically a null wallet or something like that. We've known that with the CRO tokens recently, where we had that 50 million burn and it went straight to the null wallet, where that's it. You can't take it out. You can't do nothing. It's gone forever. So the key factors here, like with BNB, was the demand of the token. So there was a lot of demand because guess why? We were all in the bull market. The bull market, a lot of retail here, a lot of retail were buying altcoins. So the momentum was there. So what we found was with the burns, increased the value. If there's significant demand for the token, if the demand is low, reduction supply might not have much of an impact. It will have an impact, but not as much. Now, we know right now for CRO, retail are coming back and they are starting to FOMO in. It doesn't fit. Alt season will start. I believe when you look at the Bitcoin dominance, which is here, if we look a quick look at Bitcoin dominance at the moment and look on the weekly, it's breaking down to the downside. Now, we want that to come down to, into the 40s, early 50s, 40s. That's when we're going to get that momentum for the altcoins. And this is what happens. So we get the reduction of supply, demand's there, and that moves up. But also, it all comes down to the utility of the token. Now, you could stake BNB, and with the CRO token as well, you could stake that as well. So if the token has real use case, for example, powering transaction, staking, governance, a burn can increase the scarcity and beneficial users actively hold and use it. And that's what will happen. And I think CRO coin could well be on the cusp of a massive move. If we get more news regarding these burns that the Cronos chain are going to come out with, I'm really anticipating when this is. I want this to come out sooner rather than later. And as we're starting to move up, maybe they're waiting for this alt season to really start kicking in, get the news, and then that's when we go parabolic. Let me know down below in the comments. What do you think? Do you think if we get this quarterly burn, do you think we're going to go parabolic, or do you think we're not going to do anything at all? I personally think we're going to go parabolic. That's what I think is going to happen. Because at the end of the day, when you look at the crypto.com, what they're doing, the Cronos chain, what they're doing, and then you've got retail coming back into the crypto space. The formula is there for a big move. And right now, our price action, yes, is going sideways, but it's gearing itself up for a potential big move to the upside. So overall, I think if we get these burns, remember, BNB, December, 1,738% gain up to the upside. And that's when we started to go trailing off sideways. And look where we are now. And look what happened in the bear market. Nothing really happened. We came down all the way to $200 something. But we want this. Is this going to be our case for CRO to get to that dollar? To get to $2 to $3 to $4? I think it is. I really do think it is, because we've got crypto.com, the Cronos chain has got everything there for utility to say to me, these burns happen. This is going to help the price move to the upside a hell of a lot quicker than what it is now. That's what I'm thinking. You might not disagree with me, but that's what my thoughts are at the moment. But going on to Bitcoin at the moment, we can have a look at Bitcoin. This is on the weekly at the moment. That massive cup and handle, what we have, they've got the candle right there. The price targets which shown to me from the neckline down to the bottom is giving me a price target of around about $258,000. Are we going to go there? Some people say we're going to top out $150,000. I think we've got to go higher than that. And personally, why do I think we're going to go higher than that? It's pure on the basis. Look here. We've got in here, just in, 5 billion asset manager. Bitwise predicts Bitcoin will overtake that 18 trillion gold mark and be worth 1 million by 2029. So I think by going up to that level now and then having a bear market and then repeating it up again back in the fresh bull market, I think that's the case. And there's a lot of use cases coming in. We can also see here, Thomas, it says here, BlackRock has has officially recommended a 2% allocation of Bitcoin. The world has 900 trillion assets, and 2% of the implies Bitcoin market cap of 18 trillion from 900k per coin. Are you paying attention? Look at this. Bitcoin, 1.4 trillion. Gold, 16 trillion. 18 trillion. Cars and collectibles, 6 trillion. Cars and collectibles, 6 trillion. Equities, 150. Bonds, look at it. And look where Bitcoin is at the moment, $1.4 trillion. And people are bearish. We have these pullbacks, and I say this in every video. We have these pullbacks in Bitcoin, and we have pullbacks on the altcoins. And you sell. You panic sell. Why? Well, you're panic selling. These whales, multimillionaires, even these not multimillionaires, these people who have conviction in crypto are just buying. The people who have conviction will make life-changing gains. And when you get these little bit of a pullbacks and you sell and you want to become a millionaire, you've got to ride that road to the upside, to the downside, to the upside, to the downside. That's the way it works. It's not all green candles. I know some people, and some of my friends are the same, they just want to see green candles. And when we get a little bit of a red, they've rang me up and said, damn it, I've had to sell. Because we had these red days, I think we're going into a bear market, and then we pump to the upside. Look at this. Look where we are right now. Look what Bit Magazine has said, what Bitwise is saying. The whales are buying, the institutions are buying. The people with conviction are buying these dips. When CRO dipped down to 15 pence, I bought a lot more CRO. I've got lots of CRO. All scattered through DeFi, my Icy White debit card, Earn. I've got it scattered everywhere. And I've got a lot in spot. I've got hundreds and thousands of... I've got close to about 900,000 CRO in spot. And then the rest all scattered elsewhere. But I'm not selling anything. I've accumulated through this bear market. Through the hard times in the bear market, when we're all down here, and crypto.com and all the FUD, I was buying down here more. I bought when it was MCO days, and I'm still holding now. And I have conviction we're going to get a big move, and I think it's going to come soon. And I think we're going to get more news about this quarterly boost pretty soon. That's what I think is going to happen. And when we do, I'm expecting we're going to get some moves to the upside, big moves to the upside. So I hope this video has been useful to you. Smash that like button, give subscribe. Your support is always much appreciated. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.